Okay, I'm Bruce Batchelor, and I was just talking with Christopher about societal change, about how you do this social engineering. How do you get a lot of people to change? How do you get them to change their behaviors? You know, a lot of people don't like change. They, you know, somebody once said the only person that likes change is a baby with a wet diaper. But I think many of us are now in an era where change is the default. And although the sort of older folks, the people that are jammed in their jobs, that are jammed in their way of thinking, and they have something to protect, they don't like a change. They want to stay where they are. They want to keep their organization going. There is a lot of momentum now that for change, and it's change that we really need to do if we're going to save the planet. And one of the initiatives that I was involved in back in 1995 was setting up Trafford Publishing, which was operating on a principle that had never been done anywhere else in the world. And this idea that you would actually print books after they were ordered, not just in time, not having just a few books ready in case somebody was ordering, but actually afterwards. So this is print on demand when an order was placed. And of course, a number of factors had to fall into place. We had this idea, and we said, this is a great idea. Instead of having warehouses full of books that might never get used or go out of date, let's just print the one we needed. But we needed a couple of other factors to fall into place to allow that societal change to kick in, for authors to know about it and for people to buy books that way, and to make this whole concept actually work. And some of those factors were the spread of internet. We could actually tell that people that were coming to our website and finding out about us was directly correlated. You could just see it, you could plot it on a map with where broadband was happening. If broadband was being introduced in some town, in some area, some part of Florida, suddenly we were getting all sorts of interest. Because before that, people were using the internet with modems. You know, they had to take their phone, which is a wall phone that hardly anybody uses anymore, and put it in a little cradle, and they couldn't talk to anybody else, and it was all, you know, the World Wide Web wasn't even there, and so it was just all text data. So that had to change. Another thing that had to change is Amazon came along, Amazon.com, and got everybody interested in using the internet to buy things, particularly books. Because before that, we were trying to follow this idea that people would go on the internet to buy books, and nobody was on the internet, and no one would ever think to go on to buy books there. Well, Amazon spent billions of dollars with billboards and campaigns to tell people that you can go on the internet and buy books. So you had these factors that were falling into place to allow something that we were trying to push through, and sometimes you have to be just lucky with other pieces falling into place. And that process that we launched here in Victoria is now used every year by probably 500,000 authors from around the world to publish their books, get their books out there, and the books are printed up one at a time after the orders come in, and the printing facilities are spread all around the world, so that one file is uploaded to one spot, and then it's printed at the closest spot where somebody orders it.